My beautiful, beautiful Taurus. I am so excited to do your reading today. All right, you guys. So as you can tell, I am going based on views when it comes to how I put out the reading. So the most views are going to get the readings first. For all of you guys that are new, welcome. If you are returning, I am so very glad to have you here. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already, as that is always greatly appreciated. For all of my new subscribers, we do giveaways every single month where you are eligible to win a reading. Personal readings are in the description box below. They are only going to be given out to a few people each month. As of now on, I'm going to be very, very strict with the amount of energy that I am giving out. But of course, there will be 2 videos every single month. And then of course, for those of you guys who are the highest viewed with the most comments and subscriptions, you guys get bonus readings each month. All right, so we are going to get started, Taurus. You guys are actually eligible for the extended reading. So for the extended reading, I think I want to do an intimate reading today. So we are going to get in the depths of you and your person, what they're thinking about intimately with you, what they've thought about doing with you, things that you should try, just, you know, all of their fantasies and things like that, things that would take a long time for somebody to tell you, even if there are things that are hidden that they fantasize about. We will find out all of that in the extended, so the link for that will be the first one in the description box below. Now, we are going to see what oracles we're going to get for you guys. We're going to do a message for singles, couples, and career. That is going to be the first reading from now on that I do every single month. We're going to get a little bit of everything. I do think this one. My fingers stuck to 2. So let's see. We'll take these 3. Weight of the world, boundaries, let go. It's not yours to carry. Yeah, look how beautiful this is. You know, what if you could just drop that weight that is on your shoulder right now and embrace this energy? Look how peaceful this is. I think you guys definitely need to have a spiritual bath. I think you guys need to cleanse. And I'm hearing, I don't have time, I don't have time. Somebody thinks that they don't have time, but you have to make time, honey. You have to make time. I feel like life is becoming too much for you around this time. And some of you guys are like, when am I going to catch a break? When am I going to catch a break? And it's coming. But you have to work with the universe, not against the universe, right? Even the most crazy thing that happens in our life ends up happening for a reason, whether it's to make us stronger, to make us trust our intuition more, whatever the case may be, right? We always benefit in some way, shape, or form from the horrible things that happen. And I'm getting such a pessimistic energy here. Somebody needs to see that there is a bright side. I think with the Taurus energy, one thing is you guys can get stuck in ruts really easily, and you need somebody to show you the bright side. It's hard for you to see it on your own, right? That's not all of you guys. Absolutely, it's not. But for some of you that I'm connecting with here, that is how I feel. You feel like even if you were to float, you would sink. So with that being said, I'm going to take this moment to just tell you guys about this new giveaway that I'm doing, because I feel like with this energy, you guys could benefit with this. So the past couple of amazing eclipses and full moons, I have had a certain amount of crystals that I was cleansing to give to you guys. These you guys can use for manifestations, rituals, whatever it is that you are desiring. So these are the crystals that I will be giving away. I will be giving away 1 selenite. I will be giving away 1 rose quartz. And then I will be giving away 1 desert rose, which is selenite and rose quartz together. Absolutely beautiful. And I feel like there's this energy within these crystals that is going to be very beneficial. Whoever actually is the winner is going to get to send me an intention, and they will get to put that, I will put that intention on the next full moon or new moon into these crystals, as well as the intentions that have already been set in the crystals. So if you want to win these crystals, there are two things that you have to do. You either have to be, you have to be following me on my new YouTube channel, and you have to be following me on my personal Instagram. Both of those are in the description box below. Why do you have to follow me over there? It is because I am going to be teaching you guys all about crystals over there and how I use my crystals to manifest, as well as what crystals are, my favorite and why I am drawn to certain crystals. Don't just do it if you want the crystals. Do it if it is something that actually genuinely, resonates with you, if it's something that you're actually genuinely interested in. So we have lifting the veil, questioning everything, and anything unaligned must go. Yeah, questioning everything. You're in this energy right now where you're questioning everything. You're questioning everybody in your life. What are your true intentions towards me? The best way to know somebody's true intentions are to show them, or are to give them a moment to show you how they are going to treat you, right? Take a stand back and see, if you're not the first one to reach out, how many people are going to reach out to you? How many days does it take them to reach out to you, right? Make sure that your energy, this is the time for you to really analyze all your relationships and see, am I giving the same amount? Sometimes we just, we like somebody and we feel like we just want to give them the world. We want to impress them. We want to be with them. So we just give them all these amazing things. We just assume that they're amazing because they seem amazing to us without fully getting to know them. And then we don't really get to see how would they have treated us, right? Are they just mimicking the way that we're treating them? Or do they truly, genuinely, authentically want to treat me in this way, want to be this way? Or are we even looking over the fact that maybe we're giving so much and we're actually not getting anything in return? We're just, assuming that because we're feeling this way and we're doing this, that they would do the same thing. So this is an energy where you really need to take a step back and really look beyond what is just obvious in all of your relationships. It's a cleansing. It's a month of cleansing for you guys. And I feel like water is a huge thing for you guys. Some of you guys, you like to travel because of the virus. You haven't been able to travel much. And it's just if that's true, you're going to have to maybe plan a trip, right? Put all your energy into planning the most amazing trip that you're going to go on as soon as everything gets better. Right? Maybe because you haven't had, you have to look at the bright side every time. They say for every negative, you have to think of 3 positives. And I know it's hard, especially in the beginning, but it eventually gets easier. And eventually you have no negatives and you see that there's a positive to everything that happens. So maybe you go on 3 vacations a year. You haven't been able to go on a vacation this whole entire year, but guess what? You have, or you could have had 3 vacations worth of savings that maybe you can use towards your big dream vacation that you've always wanted to have for the second this is out. And if you haven't, had the chance to save like that, then maybe you can think of this now and start saving now for that big dream, vacation that you've always wanted to go on. So let's see, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And this is your energy. Your energy is all about pleasure. Your energy is all about joy. You literally are ruled by Venus, right? So you guys need to make sure that all of your senses, as a Taurus, are, I would say, aesthetically pleasing. Right? Are you going to sleep and maybe taking an extra second to spray some lavender or some rose on your pillow? It doesn't matter if you are a male, you can still do these little things to make yourself feel nice and luxurious, right? Are you just using the crappy shampoo and conditioner and body soap? Or are you spending that little extra bit of money so that you smell super nice and you just love the process of, putting your lotion on, putting your, you can take everything up one more notch to make the things that you don't like doing interesting in a sense, right? Maybe you hate doing dishes, but there's this new cool dishes gadget that you'd be super, more excited to do dishes if you had that gadget. Whatever the case may be, right? Everything that you don't want to do, make sure that there's something about it, or you add something about it that is enjoyable. You hate doing the dishes, so guess what? You're going to put your laptop in the kitchen and you're going to watch your favorite show, or you're going to listen to music while you're doing the dishes. But it's all about uplifting yourself in the small moments, and I think it's more about taking those small moments and making them more enjoyable for you guys rather than focusing on the bigger things. I think the small things are eventually going to help you make the changes you need to with the bigger things in your life. So with that being said, Let's see. Show me what Taurus singles need to see. Whoa. Okay. Show me what Taurus singles needs to see. Taurus singles. Ooh, coming out with the Queen of Wands. Such sexy energy. Wow, but some of you guys are just not wanting to put yourself out there. Some of you guys are just so stuck on the past here. And I feel like this is the same group of you guys that have been here for a while. Let's see. Finances and career for Taurus. Finances and career for Taurus. For some of you, the relationship, if you are single, it could be about the relationship that's coming in for you. Some of you are dealing with infidelity in your relationships. Why are they doing that? Oh. Career and finance for Taurus. Ooh. 2 more came out. So some of you guys, what I'm seeing so far is that there's going to be some sort of ending and a brand new beginning that is going to leave so much, that's going to bring in so much abundance. You've been doing the same damn thing for so long and it doesn't even make you happy, but maybe it's good money and that's all you know. It's time to switch it up, baby. It's time to switch it up. All right, relationship. Taurus that are in relationships. Somebody also is thinking about being, going outside of the relationship. And if that is the case with you, why don't you just break up with the person and have whoever you want? Or cross watchers, why don't you just leave Taurus and have whoever you want instead of dragging them along if that's not what it is that you intend to have. That's not for everybody, because I do see some relationships that are going towards the next level. Let's get one more card for singles since everybody else got 4. One more card for Taurus singles, please. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Wow. All right, so let's see. We're going to go in. We're going to clarify at the bottom of the deck. We have the 7 of Cups, which is showing me here that whether you are single in a relationship or just focusing on your career and finances, you have a lot of options that are coming in. You're going to be getting job opportunities. There are options available to you, but some of you guys are in this self-pity, victimizing mode where you're not able to see that there are options for you. So you need to look past. I think others of you also just need to kind of take a break from life, take a break from people, maybe take a break from work. But there's this energy where you're kind of needing to isolate yourself from everybody else because you are somehow easily influenced by other people, or you're just very empathic and you easily take on other people's energy, right? Empaths have to learn how to handle being empathic. You can't just be an empath and just walk around without knowing how to control it, because otherwise you will just get taken over by so many different energies. Oh, with that being said, with the 7 of Cups, there's definitely a lot of opportunities out there for you. And yeah, you need to sometimes isolate yourself from everybody to really just get back in alignment with yourself and realize what it is that you truly want out of life, right? So, this is very interesting because this came out in Scorpio's reading too, and it says the 7 star sisters. And I felt like doing yours in Scorpios because you guys are opposite signs. So I felt like doing you guys in the same day. But with the 7 star sisters, it says birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. Some of you guys definitely need to get some tapestry. It is going to help somehow with your dreams, with connecting with your dreams. I also feel like it's going to help you understand the messages that are coming towards you. So there is this energy where I told Scorpio to watch this movie, and it is called, what is it? You may also benefit from watching that. I feel like opposite signs go through very similar life journeys, so you could benefit from watching the Scorpio reading. But I feel like Scorpios, I told them to watch, it's called The 7 Sisters. or What Happened to Monday. Look that movie up, because for some reason I felt like there was going to be something interesting that you guys, that Scorpio was going to get from that reading. So maybe you guys will too. So for singles, we have Fortitude, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups here. So it's showing me that there's a lot of people that are going to be very interested in you, but I do feel like it's like a batting cage here where the people are the balls and you're the bat. You're swinging these people away. Some of you guys, it is because you have your eyes solely set on one individual and you're not interested in anybody else. Others of you, you just know that you have a lot of work to do. With this Queen of Wands energy, though, I do feel like there's this energy where some of you guys are really just feeling yourself right now, and you're just like, I love my energy, and I know how messed up my energy can get when I have other people around me, and I'm just like not even about it, right? I made a goal for myself this year. I was like, I'm just going to focus on myself. I don't want any energies intertwining in my energies for the whole entire year. And that's just how I'm going to be throughout this whole year. And then, yes, it's going to be challenging, but I notice that whenever I, wrap my energy in somebody else's, is the only time that I fall off my path, right? So for some of you, it's like you're coming into that realization for yourself here where you're just like, wow, I absolutely just want to love myself and adore myself. And that's why I was talking about possibly those shampoos and, taking everything up a little bit. Maybe you're not obsessed with your hair anymore, so you're going to get some extensions or you're going to go dye your hair, whatever it is. But it's like making sure you love every little aspect of your life. You hate cooking, so maybe you're going to find your favorite recipe. What is that favorite thing that you love cooking, right? You guys love food, though, but not all of you guys love cooking. So what is that favorite recipe of yours that you have? Your favorite... I literally can't believe that. Okay. Your favorite recipe that you have that is from a restaurant, try mastering that yourself. Make it fun. Make it really fun. Invite some friends over, cook dinner with them, whatever the case may be. But, fall in love with taking care of yourself here. With the Seven of Wands, though, I do feel like for some of you, you have somebody in your life here that is being very defensive towards you, and you may... if you feel like you're dealing with somebody who is in a relationship, know that yes, they are. This is double confirmation that they are. I also see that for those of you guys who are, batting away people that aren't truly meant for you, is because you have your Ten of Cups coming in and you're very much aware of it. If you're not aware of it, this is just your sign to keep doing what you're doing. Don't settle for anything less, because you have somebody absolutely amazing coming in for you, but they're only going to be able to get to you if you keep yourself open long enough for that to happen. Ooh, the Magician is your extra card here. So the Magician, beautiful energy. You guys are manifesting. You have all the tools that you need. You're just kind of like waiting on that person to come in. Some of you guys have actually been visualizing, right? This is telling me that if you are single, you have everything that you need within you to visualize the type of individual that you want in your life and to have them come towards you in perfect harmony and grace. So you can... create a mood board. You can visualize, you can do mantras, you can think of them and visualize them before you go to sleep so that it repeats in your mind, right? Bring this person towards you. I feel like you have somebody coming towards you at the same time that you're pulling in somebody. So this could be two people pulling each other in without even truly realizing it, but you can kind of sense that there's some sort of shift. Either way, singles, keep doing what you're doing because it looks amazing. For those of you that are focused on your career and your finances here, we have the Hierophant here, which says spirituality and knowledge. This is also your card, guys. So there's major shifts that are going to be like your career and finance throughout the month of January is seriously going to be highlighted. And if you are laid off for any reason, know that it is absolutely for you to really take a deep look at within and see what is it that you want to do. It's time for you to make a change. We have the King of Cups here because some of you guys have been holding back from your true potential, and with the World, you're going to have some sort of ending be brought to you from the universe that you can push forward here. And if this World energy doesn't work, I feel like there's going to be a Tower moment that's going to come, but it's like, just because you lost your job doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It means that you're supposed to be doing something different and you need to go for what it is that you truly want. If you go for the safest, quickest thing, you're probably going to have a Tower moment with that, or maybe have a hard time. If you've been having a hard time trying to find a job, maybe it's because you're just looking for just any job and you need to look for a career, right? So then we have Ace of Rings, recognition and success here. So recognition and success, beautiful, but this is something new that's coming in. So this is a new opportunity that's going to be coming in for for you guys. Why am I saying the two of you? Maybe for some of you, this is a business partnership. For some of you, this is you and your loved one that are going to be making some major change in your career together here. But there's some sort of major ending. One time I left a job and I took 4 people with me and we all just left. And maybe that's what's happening. It's like a bunch of people are just realizing, like, this is ridiculous. Why do we still work here? You know, I'm not treated fairly, this, that, whatever the case may be. But I definitely feel like you need to stand up for what it is that you truly believe in here and make something more stable rather than just working for the money or working because you're in a routine. I do feel like with the Taurus energy, sometimes you guys can easily just, you know, enjoy that routine, whether you are obsessed with your job or not, but you know, it's money, it's coming in and you just do your thing every single day. Earth signs can do that, right? Me as a water sign, I could never do that. If I don't love it, I can't. I would be homeless before I do something that I don't love. And that's a blessing and a curse at the same time, right? But I think that you, like I said, you need to have more joy in more of your life. And we spend 8 hours a day at work. If you're not enjoying that 8 hours, at least to a certain extent, that is a lot. That is a huge toll. Imagine the difference when you come home from work and you loved your 8 hours rather than when you hate your 8 hours and you just want to go to sleep. But if you go to sleep, you remember that you have to work in the morning, and it's a never-ending cycle. By the time you freaking start enjoying your weekend, you're realizing that you have to go back on Monday. You know, you don't want to live like that. You don't have to live like that. But you have to be willing to tell yourself that you don't have to live like that. Okay, you guys, this world card here, though, it's showing me here that for some of you guys, you have come into the steps where you're closing out a cycle because you have some sort of achievement here. Wow, the Hierophant again, you guys are coming out very strong in your reading here. There's a lot of you guys who've been waiting for this reading. I know that. So with the World card here, the achievement and the fulfillment energy, I feel like some of you guys definitely mastered your craft to a certain extent where it's like, you know, maybe you do enjoy your job, but maybe there's nothing else that you can learn there. And if you're wanting to make more money, it's like that's not the place where you're going to be able to make more money, where you're going to be able to grow because you've learned it all. You've maxed it out. You've, you know, graduated. It's time for you to move forward here. Some of you guys, this is also saying that you have some sort of diploma or whatever it is that you know, you haven't really used. You just kind of like kept it to the side, weren't interested in it, and maybe it's saying maybe it's time to use that, or maybe it's time to go back to school. You know what I mean? Know that you're never too old to go back to school, ever. You're never too old for anything, seriously. So it just literally, just like time is, you know, so irrelevant unless you make it, right? And then we have the Five of Wands as your other energy here. So with the Five of Wands here, I do feel like there's a lot of conflict here. Like I said, for some of you, this main conflict is your career. And if your career is out of place, that means you're not feeling completely stable. If you're not feeling completely stable, your relationships are going to be a little bit, you know, because you're probably going to be a little bit cranky, I'm not going to lie. So with this energy here, like I said, these Five of Wands could also be a bunch of other voices, and it's time for you to shut out the outside world and to just focus on what you want. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to manifest for yourself? What is it that you ultimately desire to bring into this world, and how can you do it? Forget about what everybody's going to say. Forget about what everybody thinks. Just focus on you, right? Some of you guys do not like being alone, but you got to be alone. You got to enjoy being alone before you can ever truly be happy in this world. All right, you guys. So now, finally, we have the beautiful couples. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, I gotta put these away. We have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Rings, which is you guys, the Seven of Rings, and the Two of Wands. Some of you guys are just, you know, you're just looking at this connection and you're just like, sometimes you wake up, right? That's one thing we can never control with a person. We can never control. You get married, you have amazing intentions, but you never know what can happen. Sometimes you just wake up and it's not what you thought, or you wake up and you're a completely different person and you do not want the same thing anymore. And for some of you, that is what you're dealing with. Some of you, you're on the other side of somebody who feels this way towards you here. But with the Seven of Rings here, the energy that I'm actually getting is something that you've invested a lot of your time into, has not turned into what you thought it was going to turn into, and now you're looking at your other options. You're looking for somebody who is more aligned with you, possibly the person that you've become, because you're not the same person that you once were when you started this relationship here. For others of you, there is this energy of falling in love all over again. Actually, for some of you, there could have even been a new individual that made you look at your current person in a different light, right? This is somebody who is very stable, whatever the case may be. Maybe by the book, it sounds right, it seems right, kind of just like how your career seemed right, but it wasn't. Like, it was settling. That's literally it. Some of you are realizing that you're not going to settle in any aspects of life, so you're going to rip the rug out of the wall, or what is that? I don't even know what that saying is, but you are going rip the wool right under you or whatever when it comes to your relationship and your career, and you're just going to do a full turnaround and change for the better here. Some of you were living for somebody else. Maybe the person that you were with wanted you to, have this beautiful house with them and this, child that you were not interested in having, but they also wanted you to work this job. Maybe it was that one of those, those like situations in the movies where they're like, where you're like a very creative person, say you're like a drummer, and you end up marrying this woman, and then this woman's dad is like a very, important businessman, and he doesn't want his daughter marrying a drummer, so he tries to get you to be a businessman too. You know what I mean? Like one of those scenarios. For some of you guys, maybe that's the situation that you're in, whether it doesn't matter what sex you are. That was just an example, but it's one of those situations where you feel like people are going to look down on you, or this could even be you feel like, I'm going back to career, but this could even be, I want to be a YouTuber, but people are going to laugh at me. People are going to laugh at me if I put myself out there. Who gives a crap about what people think? Because honestly, those people that you think you care about right now, let me see how much you care about them in 5 years. Let me see how much you care about them in 5 years. Those of you guys that are years out of high school, remember all those people that you used to care about what they think? Do you care now? Do you even connect with half of those people at this stage in your life? No. So if it's not going to matter in 5 years, it doesn't matter now. So there's this energy where some of you guys need to get a personal reading. I've switched it up. I'm doing spiritual coaching now. And if you want, I would suggest getting a live one, because I do feel like you're going to benefit a lot more. But it's about, I'm really working on getting the life coaching out there for you guys, and the mindset coaching. So I'm going to be having that maybe within the next couple months. I will have everything ready for that. But for now, just do the spiritual coaching and we can work one-on-one. And it's about, shifting you, getting you from where you are right now, which is very, very stuck, and me helping you create that vision and turn that vision into reality, right? So that you can look back and look at where you are now, rather than be still where you are thinking about where you want to be. So we're going to make that transformation together. But anyways, for those of you guys that are single here, or that are in relationships, I do feel like there could be this energy where you guys are falling in love with the person that you are with all over again. Some of you guys may be at this energy where there's a ring that is about to be given, or a ring has been given, and there's a child that is going to be made here. I feel like all your efforts and hard work has been paid off. You finally found a connection where whatever you give is what you get. And I see with this Two of Wands, you're going towards this energy of some sort of achievement, right? Some of you guys, you actually have that perfect relationship where it's just kind of like, it ended up being kind of like by the book. It wasn't planned, but it literally just ended up being by the book, where you met somebody, you fell in love, you dated, you got engaged, you got married, you had a baby, whatever the case may be, or you're moving in, whatever the case may be. But it's like everything is kind of going exactly perfect without even really planning it, it's just happening when it's supposed to happen, right? So for some of you, it's either your relationship is on the verge of completely breaking and you're holding on because you're fixed and because it's, what you've always known. And for you, some of you guys also may have a fear of being alone, or you're in the most amazing relationship, but there is no in between. And if you find yourself in between, I would say that you're more leaning towards the breakup rather than the good side of this connection, of these energies, because they are two different energies. But let me see what else we can get from my beautiful couples, Taurus couples. So for the intimate reading, it's going to be if you're in a relationship, if you're single and you have somebody on your mind. It could even be about an ex. We have exes pop out on that one. Sometimes it really depends on whoever you're intimate with or whoever you're desiring to be intimate with. So, And the reason is in the extended is because I have a bunch of very intense cards that obviously YouTube would not be able to accept if I were to put them out there. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Crystals, which is very interesting here. So I definitely feel like there's this energy where you're finally having a relationship where you're having an equal give and take here. Or, you know, like I said, it's completely two opposites here. You're in an amazing relationship or a horrible one. Some of you guys, you're realizing that you've been breadcrumbed and that you're dealing with somebody who is a little bit of a player in a sense where whatever they say, it doesn't actually equal up to what it is that they truly give you. They say all these beautiful things and, you know, they whisper sweet nothings into your ear, but when it comes down to it, what are they really giving you, right? You feel like half their energy is somewhere else. It doesn't have to be with another person. It could be with work. It could just be that they're only giving you half their energy because that's all they have to give. But you don't feel like it's what you deserve. You feel like you absolutely deserve more. And for others of you where this is a good connection, you feel like, or what's happening here is you're in a connection where the give and take is absolutely completely matched by one another. You both feel very charming towards one another and you're very sweet and soft, and it doesn't matter how much, you know, crap the two of you guys have been through. There's still this energy where you guys can still be sweet. You guys can still, you know, look at each other and fall in love with each other over and over again, regardless of what happens, because the things make you guys stronger and they build you guys rather than tearing you guys apart. This is somebody who, no matter how stubborn you are, you can actually listen to this person. You take their ideas into consideration, you take their thoughts into consideration. What they say about you actually matters, regardless of if you actually can do it, you know, or make a transformation. You at least hear them out, right? So that is what I have for you guys. This is freaking amazing. I love this energy. It's very transforming. I love what this energy is going to turn into, but a lot of you guys definitely do need that help. So if you want the coaching, it is in the description box below. If you want to follow me to your extended reading, we are going to take a beautiful look at, well, let's see. Let's see what we're going to see. So let's see, what does Taurus's person desire? What are Taurus's person's intimate desires? We're going to go through these and then we're going to clarify them. So what is Taurus person intimate? Okay. What is Taurus person's intimate desires? What does Taurus person want to do to them between the sheets? I'm going to get the unspoken messages deck, and we're going to take a look at what your person wish they had the courage to tell you. We're also going to use the Sexual Magic Tarot, and we are going to clarify all of these energies and see what other energies your person wishes, what other desires, fears, thoughts come through when it comes to the intimate connection of you and your individual. Ooh. Wow. Okay, this is going to be spicy. All right, so for those of you guys who want to follow me to this extended, the link will be in the description box below. It's going to be the first link. We're going to go here right now. And this is where we part ways. I love you guys so much. If you want to be part of the giveaway, definitely follow me on my personal Instagram as well as my new YouTube channel. This giveaway will be announced in February. The winner will be announced in February. And yeah, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you interact with this video if you want to be part of the bonus reads. All right, I love you guys so much. Take care, my loves. Bye.